boy, ball's in there. Might be ready to go. And he's gone. Canelo knocks out. Oh, and there it is. A third time.
Normally doesn't get up. Boom. Right there, those shots. I tell you, Todd, you do not forget about that pain.
In a whirlwind of lightning-fast fists and deafening applause, one man from Mexico shattered the boxing world's expectations and emerged as a global sensation. That man, Canelo Alvarez, a name that echoes from the sun-soaked streets of Guadalajara to the hallowed halls of global arenas.
No, I feel great because at the end of the day is what I want. Be one of the great fighters in boxing history. So now it's my time, right? And I feel great.
With unyielding determination and a relentless pursuit of greatness, he has defied the odds, redefining the sport with each triumphant step.
I don't need to looking for money. I just looking for a make history. So if you want to make history, you need to fight the best, the champions.
This is more than just a tale of glory. It's the tale of a man who fought not only for himself, but for an entire nation. Behold the irresistible ascent of a true boxing titan, etching a legacy that will resonate throughout sporting history. This is the story of Santos Canelo Alvarez.
Muy hiperactivo, inquieto, muy serio, era serio. Pero lo serio no le quitaba lo vago.
Bravo, como siempre, se enojaba, era enojón. Y era un chavillo peleonero con los demás en la calle y todo, se agarraba fregadazo.
Santos Saul Alvarez Barragan earned the nickname Canelo due to his distinctive red hair and freckles, which is commonly associated with individuals having such hair color in Mexico. Born on July 18th in 1990 in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, and growing up in a family of boxers, he was surrounded by the sights, sounds, moments, and stories of the ring from an early age. Raised in a humble background, Alvarez's family faced financial struggles, and boxing presented an opportunity for him to provide a better life for both himself and his loved ones.
Era feliz, yo tuve una niñez feliz y lo que tenía, batallaste muchas cosas, claro. A lo mejor no tenía si quería algo, no tenía el gusto para comprármelo, pero pues eso no quiere decir que fuera infeliz. No, porque era lo único que conocía, no conocía otra vida más, ni otras cosas más que eso. Yo siempre fui feliz con lo que mis papás me dieron.
He was further influenced by his older brothers who were already involved in the sport. His brother Rigoberto Alvarez was a professional boxer, and his other brothers, Ramon, Ricardo, and even his nephew Johan, all pursued boxing careers. From a young age, Canelo showed a natural talent for the sport and a burning desire to become a professional boxer.
El talento, ya, lo traía. Él tenía 10 años de edad, pero yo le vi ese coraje, esa mirada, esa forma de tirar los golpes sin ni siquiera todavía tener ni la menor idea de lo que era boxear. Dije, este muchacho nació para esto.
His interest in boxing was nurtured by his family, particularly his brother Rigoberto, who initially trained him. Under Rigoberto's guidance, Alvarez began his training regimen at the tender age of 13.
Pues me acuerdo que tenía más o menos 11 años. Mi hermano Rigo, el más grande, tenía una semana entrenando ahí con él, pues entrenando y no.
Recognizing his potential, Alvarez's family and trainers dedicated themselves to honing his skills, focusing on his speed, power, strong work ethic, and defensive techniques. As Alvarez's talent became increasingly evident, his training extended beyond his brother's tutelage. He started training at the Nueva Generación Gym in Guadalajara, where he worked with renowned trainers like José Chepo Reynoso and Eddie Reynoso.
Yo ya conocía a Saúl porque lo había visto en unas peleas amateur. Me preguntó Rigo que me parecía, le digo, es un muchachito fuerte. Tiraba muchos golpes, pero no cabeceaba ni en los velorios. Pero al poco tiempo nos fuimos dando cuenta de que no solamente era un niño fuerte, también aprendía.
The Reynoso family became instrumental in Alvarez's development as they provided him with the guidance, technical expertise, and strategic game plans necessary for his growth as a fighter. In addition to his family's influence, Canelo Alvarez drew inspiration from Mexican boxing legends, including his idol Julio Cesar Chavez. He admired Chavez's determination, work ethic, and skills, so he aspired to emulate his success in the ring. This deep admiration for Mexican boxing heritage became a driving force in Alvarez's career. The dream of becoming a world champion fueled his determination and motivated him to push through challenges, setbacks, and sacrifices.
Y sí, siempre decía, mamá, cuando yo gane mucho dinero te voy a comprar eso, te voy a comprar tu casa, porque siempre el sueño de mi mamá era tener su casa propia, tener su carro. Y le dije, yo te voy a cumplir tus sueños, y pues era una motivación para mí, ¿no?
Canelo Alvarez's drive to succeed and his unwavering belief in his abilities propelled him forward. His goal was not just to achieve individual success, but to bring pride to his family, his team, and his country. This deep-rooted dream of leaving a lasting impact on Mexican boxing shaped Alvarez's mindset and guided his actions throughout his career.
Canelo nos comentó de que él quería llegar a lo grande, que él quería ser campeón del mundo y que él quería ser como su hermano Rigo. Rigo una vez le dijo, no vas a ser como yo. Vas a ser mejor que yo.
Alvarez's early amateur career laid the foundation for his future success. While specific details of his amateur record are not extensively documented, his amateur experience provided valuable learning opportunities and helped him develop his technical skills. He participated in various competitions before turning professional. He had already tasted success in his amateur career, winning the silver medal at the Mexican Junior Championships and later claiming the gold medal. He built an impressive record by defeating numerous opponents, showcasing his power and aggressive fighting technique. His knockout victories started gaining attention in the boxing world, and his amateur record was 44-2 with 12 knockouts. At age 15, Canelo Alvarez chose to embark on his professional boxing career, marking a pivotal moment in his journey. Alvarez's decision to turn professional at such a tender age set him on a path of facing much older and more experienced opponents. On October 29, 2005, Canelo Alvarez made his professional boxing debut against 23-year-old Abraham Gonzalez at the Arena Chololo Hilarios in Tonala, Mexico. Alvarez, who was the heavy underdog, came out aggressive and landed a number of punches in the early rounds. In the fourth round of the fight, Alvarez delivered a series of powerful blows that caused significant damage to Gonzalez. Although Gonzalez managed to get back on his feet before the referee's count of 10, Alvarez relentlessly continued his assault. So devastating. As the punishment became increasingly severe and Gonzalez was unable to defend himself adequately, the referee decided to stop the fight for the safety of Gonzalez. This resulted in Alvarez being declared the winner by technical knockout, or TKO, as Gonzalez was unable to continue the bout. Despite his young age, Alvarez showcased his exceptional skill, discipline, and maturity inside the ring. He was only 15 years old, which made him the youngest fighter to win a professional boxing match in Mexico at the time. In the first 19 months of his professional career, Canelo Alvarez took on formidable adversaries.
Here's Alvarez with some nice moves. Very few.
And it's reported that he achieved an impressive record of 11 knockouts out of the 13 opponents he encountered during that time.
To work the body almost on a straight line. They go right at each other, and here's some good work by Alvarez. 3 nice right hands and an uppercut. Some of Alvarez's better work in the fight, and he stunned Gonzalez. Gonzalez hurt for the first time in the fight, and there it is. It's over, just like that.
Damn, this guy was
De la
born ready.
Federación Norteamericana de Boxeo, Canelo Álvarez.
Well-earned victory by...
There are claims that Alvarez also emerged victorious in 10 additional professional fights, although official documentation for those victories may be lacking.
Como bien sabemos a toda la República Mexicana y el negro Márquez, cuidado, aunque se le puede escapar la pelea porque el negro empieza a aplicarle golpes y con esta tremenda derecha, impresionante, aunque está reclamando Julio César Chávez Carrasco que había agua, verdaderamente poderosa Julio. Ahí está, vean nada más qué tremendo golpe, lo manda hacia abajo, cortada justamente en la 100, en malas condiciones, qué clase de recta, impresionante, contundente, fulminante.
Throughout his career, Canelo Alvarez has faced numerous challenges that tested his determination and resilience. One of the notable challenges Alvarez encountered was adapting to the intense training demands of professional boxing. As he transitioned from the amateur ranks to the professional circuit at a young age, he had to adjust to the physical and mental demands of longer fights and facing more experienced opponents.
Bueno, mantener mi régimen de entrenamiento para mí y para el boxeo es muy importante. Primero para mi bienestar, ¿no? Segundo, pues tengo que estar listo para cada una de mis peleas y por eso tengo que mantenerme siempre en el gimnasio, siempre tengo que mantenerme bien.
To overcome this, Alvarez embraced rigorous training regimens that involved conditioning, strength training, and sparring sessions to enhance his endurance and skill set. Injuries also posed significant hurdles for him. Throughout his career, he has faced hand injuries, particularly in his right hand, which forced him to undergo surgeries and take time off from training and competing. These injuries not only tested his physical abilities, but also challenged him mentally as he had to remain focused and determined during the recovery process.
I think affect in everything because, you know, it's boxing. I need my hands and 100%, but I have the skills to handle with one hand, right?
In addition to physical challenges, Alvarez has confronted personal obstacles that impacted his career. One such obstacle was his contentious relationship with his former promoter, Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Productions, which led to legal battles and disputes over contract negotiations. This situation placed Alvarez in a position where he had to assert his independence and make difficult decisions to protect his own interests and career trajectory.
No me gusta hablar mucho de la gente, ni mucho menos, pero yo siempre he sido una persona muy leal y siempre lo fui con Golden Boy y todo. Él no es Golden Boy. Él no hace nada en Golden Boy, porque él se está preocupando en tomar y andar en otras cosas y eso. Él no es Golden Boy. Las decisiones las toman otras personas. Cuando se fue Richard Schaefer de Golden Boy, se llevó a todos los peleadores a PBC. Se los llevó a todos y a mí también me quiso llevar y fue el único peleador que se quedó en Golden Boy, porque yo soy un hombre leal. Pero entonces después entendí por qué se fueron todos y por qué se fue Richard Schaefer. Porque los que están en Golden Boy nada más quieren ver su beneficio, no el de los peleadores.
To overcome these challenges, Alvarez implemented a strategic approach that involved making changes to his training methods and seeking guidance from mentors. He collaborated with renowned trainers such as Eddie Reynoso, who became a pivotal figure in his career, refining his techniques and developing a unique fighting style that blended defensive skills and explosive counterpunching. Alvarez also adjusted his training routines to focus on specific aspects of his game, such as improving his footwork, head movement, defense, and punch power. Canelo Alvarez's turning point came in September 2013 when he faced Floyd Mayweather Jr., one of the greatest boxers of all time. The highly anticipated boxing match was at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas.
Canelo Álvarez, Floyd Money Mayweather.
The fight was billed as The One. and it lived up to the hype.
Good luck to both of you. Touch them up, Brennan Swate.
He used to teach another painful lesson in the art of boxing.
Mayweather, who was undefeated at the time, used his superior boxing skills to outclass Alvarez for most of the fight.
He's going to have to be desperate. 1-2 combination there by Mayweather, connects to the right hand, and Canelo beginning to converse with Mayweather as he comes forward in the third. There's a nice counter left hand by Mayweather.
He landed more punches and controlled the action from start to finish.
Henson forces Floyd to have to react every time, even to the feints. He can't take a chance.
To the body. And there's a stiff right hand to the body by Mayweather. Doing his best to do just that, but again, a quick counter left hand by Mayweather.
Alvarez did land some good punches, but he was never able to put Mayweather in serious trouble.
And Mayweather smiles as he goes to work on the body.
Mayweather is not throwing the right hand, then moving away to his right, like he always does. He's staying there with Alvarez.
They're getting more comfortable. They're about 6 inches closer than they were before.
And counter right, low by Canelo. And a jab from Canelo, a double jab, triple jab. Canelo sticks the jab and the right hand and showing some of his defense.
Was there for Canelo. He's stepping up the pace.
The right hand counter right that bounced off Mayweather's shoulder. There was a left hook that landed by Canelo, but Mayweather comes back with a two-punch combination of his own.
Alvarez is a very good boxer, but he's fighting the best boxer of his generation. That's why it's 6-1 in rounds.
This round, he's got to be careful when he tries to get off too much. He's going to leave openings. Good uppercut there, though. Punching, the sharp counter punching can be an intimidator.
Double jab through the guard and that right hand, and what a sublime right uppercut up the middle by Mayweather.
He's almost trying to play possum, but Floyd's not going to bite on that. He's not going to overcommit.
And now Canelo comes back with a 1-2 combination of his own off the ropes. The greatest fighter of his era, but now Canelo with a straight right hand has Mayweather along the ropes, but Mayweather absorbs it and stands away. Canelo has Floyd Mayweather on the ropes again, delivering combination. Mayweather with the jab, sticks the right hand, and there's a counter left hook to the body by Canelo.
Either way, it's confidence for
Canelo gets rocked with the right. Championship, the world championship on the line, 154 pounds. Canelo Alvarez, straight right hand. There's a right hand that jacked the jaw of Canelo Alvarez. Canelo trying to go on the attack. Oh, there's a right hand. And now Canelo just blitzing the body. Double jab to the body by Alvarez, misses with the right.
And it frustrates the opponent. Canelo's got to move his hands just like that. Every time Floyd gets the ropes.
Canelo with a left hook to the body.
In the end, Mayweather won by a majority decision.
Right hand by Canelo. 15 seconds left in the fight. Mayweather remains money in Las Vegas.
The judges scored the fight 116-112, 117-111, and 114-114.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, in favor of the winner of the Super Welterweight Championship of the World, Floyd Money Mayweather.
The draw score was controversial, and many observers felt that Mayweather had clearly won the fight.
Here it comes. It's such a huge weapon for Alvarez. Alvarez's left hand is very low.
The fight was a major victory for Mayweather, who extended his record to 45-0.
Jab and straight right hand has been,
but was a disappointment for Alvarez, who was hoping to dethrone Mayweather and become the new face of boxing. Despite the outcome, the fight was a major success. It generated over $150 million in revenue, making it one of the most lucrative boxing matches in history. It also drew a record-breaking audience of 2.4 million viewers on pay-per-view. Despite suffering his first professional loss in a competitive but unanimous decision, this loss prompted Alvarez to reflect on his performance, analyze his weaknesses, and make adjustments to his strategy and approach in subsequent fights.
Siempre lo he dicho, no lo tomo como una derrota, lo tomo como un aprendizaje grande en mi carrera. La lección más grande que aprendí es que no quiero volver a sentir lo que se siente una derrota.
The Mayweather fight also served as a catalyst for Alvarez's evolution as a boxer. It pushed him to further refine his skills, enhance his defensive capabilities, and develop a more patient and strategic approach in the ring. Subsequently, Alvarez embarked on a winning streak, displaying exceptional growth and maturity in his performances.
And a punch and bother Alvarez.
He seemed like he's dead tired. Like that.
Good combination by Alvarez.
I couldn't have seen it coming tonight anyway. He just wasn't ready to defend it over the top of his jab. See right there, he tried to turn, but he turned too late.
Tenía 23 años cumplidos. Fue un aprendizaje muy grande para mi carrera en ese entonces. Aprendí también una cosa muy grande que es que no quiero volver a sentir ese sentimiento, ¿no?, de la derrota. Entonces, ¿qué tienes que hacer? Seguir aprendiendo, seguir trabajando fuerte y seguir ganando.
As Canelo Alvarez's career progressed, he achieved significant milestones that shaped his legacy and had a profound impact on the sport of boxing. Moving up in weight class, Alvarez competed in the super welterweight division and won the WBC Youth World Super Welterweight Championship in 2008.
Blow by Hatton. Little action there by Hatton.
Solidifying his status as a rising star in the sport. His performances against many notable opponents garnered international attention and expanded his fan base beyond Mexico. However, there are a few fights that stand out as being especially significant in shaping his career. On November 21st, 2015, Miguel Cotto and Canelo Alvarez met in a highly anticipated fight at the Mandalay Bay Events Center in Las Vegas. The fight was for the WBC Middleweight Championship, and it was a clash of two of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Cotto, a Puerto Rican legend, was coming off a win over Sergio Martinez, and he was looking to add the WBC middleweight title to his collection. Alvarez, a Mexican star, was looking to negate his loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr. and become the first Mexican-born fighter to win a middleweight world title. From the opening bell, both fighters showed their skills and determination. Cotto utilized his experience, displaying sharp jabs and combinations that tested Alvarez's defense. However, Alvarez proved his mettle by countering with powerful hooks and uppercuts that kept Cotto on his toes. As the rounds progressed, the intensity of the fight continued to escalate. Both fighters exchanged heavy blows, displaying their punching power and resilience. Cotto's signature left hook was a constant threat, but Alvarez's durability and relentless pressure allowed him to withstand the punishment. In the middle rounds, Alvarez's stamina and strategic control began to emerge. He increased his output and started to dominate the center of the ring, landing precise punches that gradually wore down Cotto. The Puerto Rican warrior fought back valiantly, refusing to back down. But Alvarez's accuracy and strength began to take their toll.
He was ready to go. And here's the right hand, the left hand upstairs again. All right, here we go. This is the 11th round. It's championship time now. Miguel Cotto in the pink trunks. The one in the back has been down. Cotto's legs were wide on that one.
In the 12th round, Alvarez's power became more apparent.
Let's see what happens here. Alvarez got tricks on 2 uppercuts. Now he's picked up the face. Loading up shots now.
He unleashed a barrage of punishing body shots, targeting Cotto's midsection with devastating intent. When the final bell rang, the judges' scorecards reflected Alvarez's superiority. Although Cotto had his moments of success, it was Alvarez's relentless aggression, accurate punching, and overall control of the ring that secured him a well-deserved unanimous decision victory.
Over the top, nice move by Canelo. In the distance, see if they got an uppercut there, come down the lane, right up the middle. That's a big wind-up uppercut by Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo reportedly made $5 million from the fight. He followed this with a series of dominant title defenses against notable opponents, such as Amir Khan,
tricky style.
Drops Amir Khan. A big shot landed by the Mexican fighter. And it is over. A one shot from Canelo Alvarez.
Liam Smith,
Oh, and a big body shot. And down goes Liam Smith for the first time in his professional career. Tough guard and another body shot. He's down for a second time.
Late reaction by Smith, but that shot really hurt.
Oh, and there it is. A third time. Will it be a charm? It's over. Canelo Alvarez.
What a shot to the body. It was like a cannon. Boom! Downstairs. That pain lingers, Todd. It wasn't been going away.
and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., solidifying his status as a dominant force in the middleweight division.
Chavez Jr. been critiqued over the years. Chavez with a right to the body a moment ago. That one right there, popping up. Big right uppercuts from Alvarez. Oh, another one. Canelo. Chavez eating it. Canelo. Right hand from Guadalajara. Oh, that woke him up. His corner told him you need a fight. There it is. Canelo answers Alvarez. Throw the shirt out. He has his hand raised up high tonight.
The long-awaited third fight of the trilogy between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin finally took place on September 17th, 2022 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
God bless you both. Touch up.
The fight was for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world, and it did not disappoint. The two fighters came out swinging in the early rounds, with Golovkin landing some heavy punches and Alvarez showing off his trademark speed and footwork.
You can hear the stomp. Nice overhand right from Canelo. Nice double jab, especially in recent years. The first two nights, he went took again.
The action continued to be close throughout the middle rounds, with neither fighter able to gain a clear advantage. In the 10th round, Golovkin landed a hard right hand that sent Alvarez reeling.
You saw Golovkin drop that right hand. He felt that one.
And you can see Canelo just stretching right here, bro. Too far in between. This is what this man made a career doing with that shotgun jab.
Alvarez was able to survive the round, but he was clearly hurt. In the 11th round, Alvarez came out looking for a knockout. He landed a series of punches that put Golovkin on the defensive. Golovkin was able to weather the storm, but he was clearly exhausted. The final round was a close one, with both fighters landing punches. However, it was Alvarez who landed the most telling blows. He closed the round with a flurry of punches that left Golovkin reeling. The judges scored the fight 117 to 111, 118 to 110, and 118 to 110, all in favor of Alvarez. He was declared the new undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
It's a draw. Increíble, as they say.
Canelo earned $65 million, including pay-per-view revenue and contractual obligations. If the number of punches Canelo landed is averaged out, Alvarez earned $500,000 for each time he struck Golovkin. On December 15th, 2018, Canelo Alvarez made a daring move by stepping up a weight class to challenge Rocky Fielding for his WBA super middleweight title at the iconic Madison Square Garden in New York City.
Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA.
Obey my commands at all times. Touch him up. I noticed that little by little, your body starts falling apart. The older you get, usually he gets that KT.
Alvarez wasted no time in showcasing his dominance. From the first round, he unleashed a barrage of hard body shots, visibly hurting Fielding.
Does he have the jab to keep Canelo Alvarez at bay? Does he have that stick? Down body shot. One body shot. See the body on Canelo Alvarez at 168 plus pounds because he weighs more now. He is just huge.
In the second round, Alvarez delivered a powerful left hook to Fielding's body, sending him crashing to the canvas.
Staying tight. Left hook and a right hand.
Fielding off of him.
No, he doesn't. Down he goes. Body shot, and he is being chopped down.
Fielding managed to rise, but it was clear he was in trouble.
Looks back.
Alvarez persisted in his assault, relentlessly attacking Fielding's body.
Tries to buy some time.
Those punches don't work. Those punches don't work.
Fielding drew inspiration and motivation from his coach during the fight, who gave him some words of encouragement, strategic guidance, and tactical advice. In the third round, a thunderous right hook to Fielding's head dropped him for the second time.
Hard shot. And another one
he
by Canelo.
Maybe he's trying to get Canelo to
Hard
wear
right
himself
hand,
out.
down he goes. Fielding looks back in his corner. Says keep going. He's back up.
And then another punch to the body prompted the referee to stop the fight.
It's a headshot, down he goes to the body, and that should do it.
It's over.
That is it.
It's over.
Alvarez's performance was nothing short of spectacular. He landed an impressive 161 punches compared to Fielding's 52, asserting his dominance in the ring.
And it's a delayed reaction. All of a sudden now it takes effect.
The power department was no different as Alvarez outlanded Fielding by a wide margin.
And where's that punch going? Right back to the same section.
Notably, he landed 56 punishing body punches to Fielding's 13. The fight not only showcased Alvarez's raw power, but also his ability to compete across weight classes.
You feel pain like that.
It solidified his position as a legitimate contender for the pound-for-pound title, further cementing his status as one of the sport's elite fighters. In this highly anticipated unification bout on May 7th, 2022, Dmitry Bivol and Canelo Alvarez clashed at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Bivol, the WBA light heavyweight champion, was considered the underdog against Alvarez, the unified super middleweight champion seeking a light heavyweight title.
World title fight.
Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
The fight remained closely contested, with Bivol's jab and footwork giving him an edge in controlling the distance.
Talking to Bivol's team this week, they want to be unpredictable with the right hand.
Alvarez landed some powerful punches, but Bivol's resilience allowed him to outbox his opponent for most of the bout.
There's another uppercut trying to split the guard for Alvarez. You can see when Bivol throws the 1-2s like this, he is scoring.
A lot of power behind him. They're still having an effect.
Time and then start to figure out his opponent and wear him down.
He's going to have a harder time doing it with Bivol, because look, Bivol's not going to stay against the ropes just like he did there.
We haven't seen a lot of fighters come after Canelo the way that Bivol has. Canelo sit down. Last round it was Bivol who was coming forward. Start of the fifth, it's Canelo. There's a right hand again, the uppercut just misses. Look at him go! Oh my word, Bivol! And Canelo wants more of it.
Bivol is throwing combinations, he's landing, he's having more success landing punches than really anyone I've seen since Gennady Golovkin back in 2017-18.
In the 10th round, Bivol unleashed a strong right hand that sent Alvarez down to the ropes. Alvarez visibly felt the impact.
Bivol has been doing this entire fight.
Can you imagine if
Bivol capitalized on this in the following rounds, intensifying his attacks.
The bully. Shots could have went down. Very strong check from Canelo.
Canelo has fought 18 different world champions. And for Canelo, jabs from Bivol.
The best. He might have bit off too much than he could chew here tonight.
I've never seen Canelo this fatigued in a fight before.
Did we underestimate Dmitry Bivol? His fight of the year, but Bivol showed up and showed out and may have just beaten the pound-for-pound king.
Ultimately, Bivol secured victory via a unanimous decision.
He has done it! Not many believed in him!
The judges' scorecards read 115-113, 115-113, and 116-112 in favor of Bivol, sealing his triumph.
Right there, not falling off balance. Threw a shot, stepped back. Canelo didn't throw nothing.
This was a huge loss for Canelo Alvarez. Though his guaranteed earnings from that match were $15 million, with a cap of $40 million, or 70% of the pay-per-view sales.
Got underneath and went on a little bit of a ride.
These triumphs and defeats not only shaped Alvarez's career trajectory, but also influenced his personal life. The Mexican fighter has an impressive track record of 58 victories in 63 bouts, with 39 knockouts, 2 draws, and only 2 losses, the most recent occurring against Dmitry Bivol. Saul Canelo Alvarez is the reigning super middleweight world champion, and his impact on boxing is undeniable. His technical skills, including exceptional defense, counterpunching, and powerful combinations, have influenced the sport's techniques and training methods. Young fighters worldwide study his fights, striving to replicate his style and solidifying his status as an icon. Alvarez has no plans to retire in the foreseeable future. His journey from humble beginnings to superstardom resonates with many, demonstrating the potential for greatness through hard work and perseverance. That's it for today's boxing adventure. In the spirit of true engagement, we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts and emotions about the incredible Canelo Alvarez's story in the comments section below. But wait, there's more. Don't miss out on our next riveting tale of triumph inside the squared circle. Prepare to be amazed by the awe-inspiring narrative of Anthony Joshua, the reign of a two-time heavyweight boxing champion, as he conquers the hearts of fans worldwide. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when our next video is released. Till next time, thank you for joining us.